Hey you crazy people, I'm video blogging again because I'm far too lazy to type an entire post. I'm just fun like that. Sorry I look terrible, I need to shower, and my cat has been all over me because I'm home and they miss having attention instead of our dog. And I'm allergic to dogs, so my nose is runny. It's awful. So I probably look like a wreck, but I'm not, because I've recovered from being a wreck, which I will talk about later. Well, I am home from school, which is kind of a big deal because, you know, first year of college, I'm done with it. Ah, yay! I haven't posted in forever because I've been swamped and, you know, this close to death for the past 2 weeks because finals have been beating my brains in with a sledgehammer, which is just so much fun. I love finals. The week before last week was my final for Soch because the teacher, as I probably mentioned earlier, I don't actually remember because my brain is, you know, out the window. My teacher thinks it's necessary for tests, all tests, to be essay tests with 5 questions that need to be 3 to 5 pages each. So, you know, 15 to 25 pages. I can't even do math anymore. 15 to 25 page essay tests. It's awful. It's really bad. So, the final was no different. So, we did 5 really difficult questions. Actually, they weren't actually that bad. The last 3 were okay. And then we got to 2, which was an in-depth question about the book she wrote. About the book she wrote! How can you even win? You can't even, you know, make things up because she's written the book. She knows what's in it. It's awful. Anyway, I got through that, and then I had a project for Soch because that wasn't enough, obviously. And then my other classes, I only had 2 other tests, so that really wasn't that bad. Art, just projects that we turned in. Anyway, I don't know how I'm doing on grade point. I might lose my scholarship. Yeah! So much for getting all A's again. Yeah, that was really successful. Anyway, but it's okay because school's done and it's summer and I don't, you know, I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to have a good time in summer. So, what's been happening? I don't remember what I haven't posted lately. I know I posted a Wangsty journal, although I cannot for the life of me remember what it said. I think I was just angsting about... Yeah, it was just angsting about the summer and Will. And anyway, it's okay though, because it's okay. I get to see him next Saturday. My brain is so not working. But yeah, Saturday, which is... Today's Tuesday. So at the end of this week, yeah! Of course it's at the end of this week. Saturday's always at the end of the week. Anyway, so, let's see. So I'm home, yes, and I have had a pretty crappy couple of days, actually, because for some reason my hormones are like, rah, and they've decided that I need to cry every day, just to even me out from being so unbelievably happy. So, hopefully that's going to stop today, because I'm really sick of it. I'm really sick of it. I hate crying. It's really gross, and I don't want to explain to my parents, so I have to, you know, as soon as I hear my parents, it's like, oh God, please don't see me. It's really bad. So, anyway, hopefully that will stop, because I don't think I have any reason to be upset today. I get to go see Star Trek again, which is really exciting, because it was a really good movie, like Pirates of the Caribbean good, in my terms, which means I'm now obsessed with it, which is good for my parents, because my mom was a Trekkie, so we can talk about these things together, and she's not like, I have no idea what you're talking about, which is usually how it is. And I have been talking on AIM a lot, as usual, which is fine with me, except that my computer's all, here's my computer, it's all wonky, and it doesn't work, which I think I talked about. Maybe when I dropped my computer off of my bed and the screen broke. So the screen doesn't light up anymore except when you just turn it on because Mark soldered a thing. And anyway, so I've been using the home computer, which is this way. You just can't see it. And it's working pretty well. It really is. It is a little bit annoying to have to type on this computer, especially because the cord will only stretch about this far. but it's working. So I'm talking on AIM and doing art. Pretty much everything's really good right now. I have to go unpack, which is not fun. But I get to go see a movie tonight and finish my laundry and play with my cats, which I always love, except when they are needy and crawl on my face. And in a couple days I get to see Will, which I'm really excited for. And pretty much everything should be good from here on out, hopefully. Hopefully I'll get a job, which is not an awful job, because I'm, a terrible person who wants a good job, even though it's going to be completely impractical since my requirements are never working on Saturdays. And personally, I will never tell them this, a job that I don't absolutely hate and despise. Fortunately, Bed Bath & Beyond's not hiring anymore. Yeah. So, anyway, I think that's about it. I've just kind of babbled on because sometimes I just need to talk forever. Oh, there are club things. We're trying to get a member banned. Not, that sounds awful because it sounds like we're, looking for reasons to ban him. But we actually are. He's been a member since the beginning of the club, and he's kind of awful. He's a jerk. He treats everyone like crap. It's really bad. And we finally instated rules so that we could actually get rid of him without being like, without him being like, you're being totally unfair, you keep giving me these chances, now you're just going to up and ban me? What's with that? Which he'll probably do anyway, but we have a reason to ban him at least. We have, rules we can cite. So, hopefully that will happen soon. We're waiting for Savvy to get back to us on that because someone sent in a conversation that hopefully is evidence, and anyway. The point being, we're trying to get this guy banned because he's a jerk, so it's actually a good thing. Anyway, yeah, so that's club things. I'm sure there's more I could talk about, but, I'm very, very scatterbrained right now, and I need to take a shower and unpack, which are not my favorite things to do, but that's alright. Anyway, I will update later. Hopefully it will be a little more focused, and I'll probably babble on about this weekend because, that's what I do. And, yes, this was probably not as good as my last post because that was a good one. I mean, I was, active, carrying this all over. This is just boring. I'm just sitting at my computer. Sorry, not very fun today. Keep getting distracted by my cat who's over here. She's just sitting there. You're not doing anything, lazy bum. Go get a job. I don't know where my brain is. I'm gonna go. Bye, everybody.